So in this case right here, I want to put my stop loss just above this high, right? Not just close to the block, just above the high. And let's see how price plays out. All right. So this is it right here, guys. So after the break of structure right here, all right, YouTube here. What's going on? This is Jacob with FX right here. So welcome you guys back to this video, or back to my YouTube channel rather. So if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. Then if you're a new subscriber, you just getting to see my video for the first time, please don't fail to hit that subscribe button. Leave a like on this video, and as well, if you have anything to say in the comment section, you can as well use the comment section. All right, so today's video is simply going to talk about how I use my confluences to trade. Now, here's a quick question, guys, right? Is change of character a strong confirmation to actually take a trade setup, right? Because I simply believe that the more confluence you have in a trade is the more confidence you have as a trader, all right? So let's just get straight into the video, and let me show you guys how I actually use the divergence as my confluence, all right? So straight to the video, the chart, right? So right here, I'm just going to use a very simple schematic to like introduce this confluence into you guys, right? So here we have an order block, or a supposed order block right about here, okay? So we're just assuming this is our order block right here. And we can see, and of course we know that anytime the price or market gets into an order block or an area of supply, what we should be expecting is to look out for change of character, right? So change of character looks in this form. For those of you who don't know what it's like, it comes in form of higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows, until price takes out a higher low. Now this becomes the change of character, whereby we expect price to return back into the area of supply and we sell off from there. All right. So this is what we refer to as what? The confirmation strategy when looking at forward entries. This is exactly change of character that I just showed you guys, right? So of course, we're looking for this change of character when price hits this order block right about here. Yes, if you're looking out for change of character at this same order block or same area of supply, you're correct. But now the question that I ask is change of character strong enough or to be used just alone as a confirmation to take a trade? Right here, what I simply do is that I do add the divergence as my confluence to this trade. All right. So what I will do right here is simply because price is pulling up into this other block in a form of higher highs and higher lows and higher highs and higher lows, right? So what I'm going to do is once price taps into my other block, I'm going to pull out my RSI. Yes, of course, we are printing higher highs and higher lows, right? So I'm expecting the RSI to still give me that same higher highs and higher lows, right? But in a situation whereby on the RSI, we are definitely creating lower highs and lower lows, lower highs and lower lows. Whereas the main price market or the main price chart is actually creating higher highs and RSI is creating lower highs and lower lows. This is what we refer to as divergence, right? So we always want to follow that direction of the RSI. Now, the RSI in a layman language, or divergence rather, in a layman explanation, simply means market error. All right. Whenever we have this market error, we are expecting something to be corrected right there. And right here, you can see we're creating higher highs and higher lows, tapping into this area of supply, whereas the RSI is creating what? Lower highs and lower low divergence, right? So it's simply telling us that the main price data needs to correct itself. So correcting itself simply means to follow the direction of the RSI, which is pointing towards the downside, and it's telling us that price has potentials of selling from this order block. All right. So you can see how I was able to like come up with about 3 confluences right here. Number 1 is the area of supply. Number 2 is the change of character, and number 3 is the divergence, right? So I follow it one after the other. The one is supply, the second one is divergence, and the third one is change of character. All right. So of course, when price comes into this block right here, I must have look at the area of supply. And of course, I want to sell off from area of supply rather. And here you can see the divergence. We already confirmed the divergence. And the next thing we see is we want to wait out for change of character to occur. So whenever change of character occurs, I'm now certain and like my confidence for the trade is like over 100%, right? The price is likely to sell off from this area of supply. But now here's a disclaimer, guys. The fact that this is divergence, like I said, I only use for confluence setups. Like I use this for confirmations. That does not mean like it is 100% and it holds all the time, right? It is just for confirmation, right? So I want to see this change of character, which is my third confirmation from here for me to sell up from here. All right, let me show you guys this on a real-time chart. All right. So let's say, for instance, here on the 1 hour time frame, price actually hit and or just hit a higher time frame order block. Right? And like I said, you need to see the way price is actually pulling up into the block. And see, we're pulling up in form of higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low, higher high, right? So this is 1 hour time frame rather, right? Which I'm going to scale down to like a 15 minutes time frame. Or in 15 minutes time frame, what am I looking for right here? I'm simply looking out for change of character once price have already hit my order block. So I'm simply waiting out for change of character. All right, my change of character should come in this form, break this higher low here, and then return to the order block. That's what sell off from. All right. So let's see how price reacts. Now, before that, let me pull out the RSI and let's confirm if there is any divergence within this structure here. All right, so you can see here's the lower high. Sorry, here's the high, lower high here, lower high here. On the other side, we have higher high, higher high, higher high. So I've actually confirmed that there is a divergence right here, giving me potential that price is likely to sell off from this area of supply. All right, so I'll have to wait out for change of character to occur on this trade setup. So let's see. All right, so we've seen a change of character here. So what do we do right here? We'll mark it out. Here is a change of character. I'll chop. And you just have to label that, right? So once you label it, I'll look out for a nice area here, which is an area or another block for us to sell off from. So I want to see from 30 minutes time frame if there's anything I can see. So we can have this nice area of order block right about here. Okay. So I want to actually sell off from this order block right from here. And let's see how price plays out. Okay. So right here, we got a mitigation from the order block, and let's see what happens here. So in this case right here, I want to put my stop loss just above this high, right? Not just close to the block, just above the high. And let's see how price plays out. All right. So this is it right here, guys. So after the break of structure right here, according to my trading plan, after a break of structure, right, and as well, if 50% of the trade is being met already, I'll put my stop to break even and hold the trade. Right. So already, right at this moment, we're actually running right about 4 hours already. So this is how you can actually confirm your trade setups and get new entries in the market. So right here, I'm actually expecting price to continue to the downside. As you can see, price came into my structure. From there, what did we see? This is price moving towards the downside. All right. So as you can see, we actually changed in from a bullish structure into a bearish structure right about here. Here is a nice break of structure again. So I will definitely be looking out to engage myself in a selling position simply by looking out for an order block or an area of supply right from here. All right. So this is just simply how you can actually take your sell trades or any type of confirmation that you actually want to make on the chart, right? So tell me what you guys think about this divergence confirmation, right? Right in the comment section. And of course, if you want me to do any video that you want to see, anything you want to know about, use the comment section as well and tell me what you think, right? Until we meet again, please don't forget to subscribe, turn on your post notification, like this video, and as well share to your friends if you need to. All right. So let's get to 1K subscribers, and of course, I'll try as much as possible to drop more content that is going to be helpful to you guys. All right. Until we meet again the next time, J Profit FX here, signing out.